the res. That's so risky. There was a defense matrix covering him. Good presence of mind by Nevix to protect Dak as he went in for that res. They need Baby Bay here. He's crucial.
Look at how much space San Francisco's already given up. They have to respect the fact that this Hanzo can just do so much damage up in the open.
No one's dealing with it.
They have to back on up.
No one's dealing with it. Respect him so much. Baby Bay falls into the crosshairs of Kalios and he deals with it pretty comfortably. Dak also going to get taken down as well. It looks like the San Francisco Shock were not ready for this. The Boston Uprising bring the Hanzo win. They get themselves that.
Baby Bay trying to force him out. This is what they wanted, the 1v1 Tracer versus Widow.
Nicely done. It's the 1-2 punch there of Dante and Baby Bay. You see Dante on that Tracer throwing in the crouches as well, making it hard to hit the head. And it's a cleanup. Gumsy to fall down. Striker now is somewhat out of position and we'll probably just have to try and stay hidden for the time being. Kalios! Sorry, my friend, they're going to leave you there. It's a long way to get to the next ledge. Nevix decides to keep him alive long enough before taking him down. Again, a discussion about who should get it right now.
He's also got Dak right there on him. Whether it's damage boost, healing when needed, it just adds so much extra damage, and it's going to force Kelix to use his Valkyrie here, so you're going to get DreamKazper back up into the fight. Dak is going to use his Valkyrie as well. Going to bring Nomi back in, and Sleepy, so you get both players up here for San Francisco. San Francisco going on full strength right now. Baby Bay eventually does fall here to DreamKazper, but San Francisco just has such a bigger advantage of players here over by the payload. Striker does part there for a little bit, and Boston Uprising pays him zero attention. They just kind of go on by him and just are locking down players coming off the spawn.
Striker.
Then they go back, kill Nomi, and Baby Bay is able to take out two. He will end up falling though. So cleanup should come in for Boston. For their Valkyrie held on to their own Boston, right? And then you could have came in, Valkyrie and then maybe even a Transcendence versus just a Transcendence on the other side, but they're still taking this fight. Just trying to make it work for him. Striker's going to back out with the rest of Boston.
He wants the Deadeye so bad.
It's going to be Baby Bay here with the Dragon Blade. He gets absolutely nothing for it. Here comes the Deadeye.
That's it. Oh, Nomi's going to go down to that one. Kasper now has high ground control, but he's looking for Dak. Of course, the Mercy's still a threat, but Kasper backs away. Knows he needs to respect Nevix's self-destruct that he saved from the previous fight. Good damage here from DreamKazper. Now you can see there's a lot of healing being dedicated to the McCree on the side of the Boston Uprising. Baby Bay dashes into Kelix. Mercy's down now. Baby Bay's going to look for more. The reflect is there. DreamKazper is the architect of his own demise. Kalios gets demeked by the dash through. And San Francisco, that, builds or dedicates a large amount of resource to one player, it's to Baby Bay, but he pays it back tenfold, Matt. Leaves up Neko there.
And he's actually trying to hit Kelix underneath the payload there with some shots to his feet. He connects with one, probably helps Nomi jump right on top of him and finish him off.
Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for the spice.
He's feeling it today. You can tell with the way he's shooting.
This is aggressive positioning, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a... Well, we talk about how difficult it is to play Widow on this side of the map on offense here into point 2. You see, he's just trying to get an angle here onto Kelix. Kelix get both of his res off. Still don't want to fall, though, because, Valkyrie just provides so...
Boston and San Francisco haven't lost a player yet. Some mid-air acrobatics from Baby Bay. Please finish it with a shot. Make me happy. No, well, that's good enough for me. Nevix chimes in. Consistent, as always, and he finds that kill. Boston Uprising seem to be in tatters right now. All those boys up on the desk talking about a 4-0 for Boston might want to be checking their glasses, Brent. You might away, but they're not backing it up with the Dragon Blade, which I find really interesting. And now it could be in trouble. All the Dragon Blades out. Sleepy, he's got one shot to finish this kill, and it's not going to be enough. Kasper gets onto him there. And now he needs to back away. He's managed to get out of this one safely. The rest of Boston very clever to push it ahead to rescue DreamKazper after he got in and found the assassination. He was to it off until he gets desuited. It's an immediate self-destruct from Nevix now, and Striker now has to back up. Baby Bay's looking for blood. He's hungry, but Dunter seems to be getting most of the meal himself. San Francisco now on the home stretch. 3 of those players out now with Kalios to fall, and that's perfect. Sleepy steps up in the last moments, and Boston Uprising, it's DEFCON 7. All hands on deck now to try and stop the payload from getting home.
Yeah, Boston dove on in. DreamKazper got low, and they tried to use their Transcendence to get to him, heal him on up. Weren't able to met that, and they take out Striker here before the final fight goes down. Gamsu as well. The stagger here coming in for Boston. They were getting close there.
It might be a counter dive composition, but it doesn't have the mobility of traditional dive, and this is what Striker's showing now. The second of 2 concussive vibes thrown in this direction. The Dante deals with Striker. Gets rezzed up there. Those who are still a full cohort of Boston Uprising players close to the point. Kalios is looking for a target. He may just have found Sleepy, but he's low on HP. Kalios needs help. He won't get any though. Now with the Bunny Blaster is all the support that he's going to be having, and Dak goes for the Valkyrie. 2 reses up there. Dante and Nevix both back on their feet, and the Shock are scrapping to hold.
The Shock are going to use their Transcendence here as well. Both support ults used by Boston. Once this wears off, okay, it looked like DreamKazper was going to use the blade there, but then so he's going to use the blade. Oh! So I actually thought he wasn't going to use the blade because he heard the rip tire coming in from Dante, right? He didn't want to waste that ultimate. And then at the last second, he decides to pull it out, and he sees 3 players there. Roadhog, so difficult to kind of use greatly on the point.
Alex down already, that's a huge pick. The Mercy out of the picture here for the Boston Uprising. You can't res the Reza, but might not matter here. Dak's been responded onto, and now it's the Boston Uprising coming forward and really putting in the thumb screws. Kalion still with Nevix up close in person. Babyface not long for this ward. It looks like the Uprising have found the answer.
Here as we go into point B on Horizon Lunar Colony. Some open areas, maybe you can do some damage on the players hiding on top of the Raptors.
Striker pounced upon there. Dante was looking for an easy kill, but Striker thought better of it. The HP was there, but DreamKazper has fallen to Babybay. It's tough for a McCree to go up against the Widow, but how about no Widow? Because Kalios has taken care of that particular issue. And Boston now is ahead of steam. They're building up just like a big old riverboat straight down the middle. Dante has fallen, and San Francisco, a token resistance perhaps at the start of the fight, but now the wheels are falling off the bus. Nevix kicked out of his suit there. Desperation onto the point here for Babybay.
San Francisco's gonna get both support ults though. Sleepy uses the Transcendence, they'll use their Valkyrie as well. You'll get Nevix back into the fight.
3 ticks already.
Imagine they res Nomi, get those large HP targets back up. Striker with a Pulse Bomb doesn't connect with anything. Be a self-destruct from Kalios, he's able to get 1. You get the other tank out of the equation. Nomi's down for San Francisco Shock. DreamKazper here with a Deadeye. It's gonna be going in favor of Boston. Getting very close. Dante coming in here with the Dragon Blade. He's able to get 1, then finally falls.
That's gonna be it. I think there's only a couple more players to push forward. Oh, actually, too fair. Nomi managed to get on towards the point. Now Sleepy, it's 1 by 1 though. It's not in numbers like they needed to be. San Francisco definitely running out of steam here. And Kalios is more than happy to receive. Nemix now pushing onto the point. Takes to the skies to avoid the explosion. Still takes some damage, but Boston are still finding the kills here. San Francisco very much just keeping it in terms of pleasantries and formalities now. Pushing on towards the point 1 by 1. It's a couple bit of extra seconds that they can buy themselves, but that's got to be it. They're walking 1 by 1 of the big grinder. Dante's not connected the first few of his shots, and the main line of Boston Uprising is still fairly unharmed.
And with these large targets, DreamKazper are going to be able to farm this Dragon Blade rather quickly. Striker will take out Sleepy. So you lose Moira for the side of San Francisco Shock. You lose Nomi on the Reinhardt here. It's been a tough start here for San Francisco as DreamKazper are ready with that Dragon Blade. Going to have a Transcendence here. You're going to use the Sound Barrier of the San Francisco Shock. They're 2 players down, so the Sound Barrier connects on 3 players here. DreamKazper going to use their Dragon Blade. Swipe through Babybay, so maybe use that Sound Barrier because you're going to switch off of it.
This Graviton could be the game changer. He's going to use it here though. Who's he really getting it onto? Yeah, Gumshoe's down, but that's kind of it. No, DreamKazper's around the corner. He's going to be rezzed up frantically here by Kellex, trying to keep the numbers good because Boston will eventually need to fight this on the point as well as outside. 6 men up for the Uprising here. Mercy's done her job.
Yeah, you're at full strength here for Boston, so they use the grab. They really don't get much out of it here from the San Francisco Shock. Striker with a Pulse Bomb. We'll see if he uses it. He does use it. He connects on 1 target. They walk into the next target, and you end up
close together by definition because they have an Orisa shield. Now the Uprising are playing this dive defense, so it's very hard to, reliably corral them all into a close quarters area.
They use the EMP. They get the Zen in it, so you're going to see Valkyrie come out from Kellex. See DreamKazper just putting pressure on Babybay up top. Sees him there, just the dash through, just forces Babybay back, and you played around this EMP. Now you use both support ults here for the Boston Uprising. Dak getting it very close to his own Valkyrie, but don't really have a lot of your great targets available up by the point here. It's going to be Echo taking out Dante. Here comes the blade.
One more fight, and it looks like the Boston Uprising are all over this like moss on a rock. A disappointing attack.
Yeah, I want to believe he did.
We gave him the benefit of the doubt, Matt. That's all we can do. Babybay, though, gets completely blown asunder there. He's now gone over towards the Pharah. I guess the Widowmaker was just a brief period just to get a long shot on towards the Mercy. And now Casper might be ruling the skies here, or the Roost. He finds Nomi. It's a mutual kill, though. Both of them go down, and Boston maintain control of the point here. And honestly,
with anything, if you're Boston, just get this into overtime, right? At 99% here, they're able to force overtime.
Okay.
You see the kills coming in from the San Francisco Shock. They will be able to flip the point in their favor. Here, first pick is huge.
Man, you took the words out of my mouth. You're exactly right. That might be it. No, yes, it's going to be a DC on Kalios. I'm indecisive, but Dante knows exactly what he wants. However, the barrage comes in to respond, and Nevix is DC to Kellex down, though. This may well be the San Francisco Shock. A horror nightmare start to this round, but they're bringing it back and doing so in style. Neko's low. Nomi bounces on top of Striker, and he is no more. Babybay opts now to drop some velocity and some altitude to get towards the ground. And Nomi, nice little brace of kills towards the end of the round. Gamsu finally capitulates in a San Francisco shock. I don't think I've seen a better recovery.
We go with the same thing here on Oasis. See if they can force BabyBay out of position here. They're going to dive in right now. Oh, that is why Junkrat's so powerful against Genji and Tracer. Just a double mine. Now the Riptire comes out from BabyBay.
Over the top again. Will he settle for a tank? No, he's thinking about it. Yes. No way for Gamsu to get back into this fight. That might have been the biggest pick he could have found. And the wind.
There are large war chests of ultimates.
Yeah, you got to ration those ultimates out for the cold winter. Just like outside today, actually. Not that pleasant, but Kasper is found two. The dash is there, and then Sleepy fell right after. Now, Kellex is going for a res just to make sure they're going to win this fight out. May not even necessarily have been required, at least not the res, but he did it just in case. There was no other choice. They had to win this fight.
To block it, he has to be very careful not to get too close to BabyBay, though, get hit with that double mine.
Dragonblade comes in. Nomi now needs to try and outface and deal with this Genji. Doesn't have a hold off cooldown. He needed it to try and control the mobility of the Genji, but he's still getting healed. That shield is paying dividends, but Gamsu does cut through it, of course. Tesla Gun doesn't really care about your bubbles, barriers. Forces the reflect out of Kasper there as well. He doesn't check his left side. He's actually being pressured by the Genji from behind again. You can see that Kasper sees him look away for just a moment, but now he's got to back away. Sleepy's back, but so is Gamsu. So both initial picks have been restored to the fight. It's a 6v6 now, with Kellex getting Gamsu back, but it quickly is sent back to the Shadow Realm almost as quickly as he was brought back in. BabyBay's being jumped by Kalios, but he's handling this like an absolute champ. Getting the body shots in on a mini diva is not easy to do at all. And now at 99 to 91, San Francisco look to finish the round. Kasper goes down, Sleepy picks him off. Very important. That was the way out of this situation for the Boston Uprising. But there's no easy road here, and no get out of jail free card. No! You do not pass go, do not collect $200, and it is going to be the map looking good for San Francisco Shock. Ball to be done though, as the Deadeye claims Kellex. Kalios comes back in, self-destruct though. They'll just force a bit of a disengage, zoning ultimate as they're considered. And it looks like San Francisco have the numbers here.
They do get Gamsu back onto the point, Striker and DreamKazper as well. Gamsu will fall. You have Kellex going over to Lucio, just trying to get back onto the point here, help his teammates out. Not looking good here for Boston, as San Francisco will take Oasis.
At that down to a pinpoint, almost a slight smirk on his face, but there's work to be done now. Again, there's one BabyBay, one. Looking for a second, he's got it at pretty much point blank range, but that'll do the job. You can see the Dak trying to go for the res, but he's being chased in. Strike has found him, so no chance to bring back that player at all. The Farah's going to be off. And now DreamKazper gets to rule the roost once again. Plenty of freedom now for him. Gamsu being brought back by Kellex. Always back away. Note, he has his grappling hook off cooldown. He can use it as he gets knocked around. Now the primal rage of the Winston's not enough to force it out of him, but this could be nasty. Self-destruct in. Dak and BabyBay both down, and this could be the opening the Uprising are looking for. It's so hard, Matt, to escape those self-destructs on that bridge.
Yeah, it's just so wide open, and then especially when you have the enemy Winston just kind of knocking you into the open, preventing you to go out. You have Striker here with a pulse bomb. Will San Francisco come out and challenge? They will, and it looks like you're going to see Valkyrie used from both sides. So San Francisco going to come out with Valkyrie. If DreamKazper here using the Deadeye, he's able to get one.
So much value though on picking off a Winston there. Nomi going down was relatively close as well to that primal rage, but just getting 500 HP worth of value in terms of one Deadeye. Absolutely take the single man kill. And DreamKazper staying safe. Now he decides to come forward. He knows he can do that. Fan hammer. Chaotic. The bullets flying everywhere, but it manages to control the recoil enough to finish off the Tracer, and now the Primal Rage being employed to the point. Nomi is back and trying to use it to stall, but he's on his own. Discord Orb there, Flash to follow up. And they're still contested though. You can see that Nevix manages to make his way back to Disu Kalios, but that's going to be him.
Now it's going to be very difficult for DreamKazper to get anything going. He's going to be just shooting into this Reinhardt shield. Unless you see Striker connect with a pulse bomb. Takes out Nomi right away. It'll be BabyBay connecting onto Gamsu though with a Deadeye. Kellex will bring Gamsu right back into the action. The kills here going in favor of Boston. That's going to be 4 kills in favor of the Boston Uprising, as they're moving the payload pretty quick here through the last stage of the match.
I know no one cares about Striker. For some reason, he's out there being a homecoming queen and no one's there to stop him. First the pulse bomb, then the second follow-up kill.
We're actually going to be running Lucio here as Dante gets Kellex low. Now he's going to drop a pulse bomb onto Kalios. Kalios going to get deep-maxed here.
You see Kalios a very quick veer left to make sure no one else was affected by that pulse bomb. That's a good opening here though, with DreamKazper now falling to Nevix. It's going to be reses galore here for Kellex to try and get his team back on their feet. He's obviously used his Valkyrie, as has Dak. Slower push here for San Francisco. They're not confident going forward yet. Those reses now start coming out. Sleepy's back, but BabyBay is left upon once again. He's not getting the space that he needs to be super effective on this McCree right now, and it shows.
And you would think that with the San Francisco Shock having this Zenyatta on their side, and with the Discord orbs, you'd be able to just put down so much more damage than the side of the boss.
He's still going to find Gamsu after the fact now, and Striker needs to really start to run a riot. The Pulse Bomb might be the first step. He's looking for Sleepy. Oh, he just slaps him. Doesn't even need the bomb for that one. Save it for a rainy day. Speaking of rainy day, the barrage already came down. Dak picked apart by it. No mercy for San Francisco Shock in both senses of the term. And now it's going to be the dust clearing once again. Boston looking pretty good. Baby Better, it's a good kill, but it's not going to be enough to win. Heads to the sky, and now Kasper's getting into the danger zone here. Getting a bit too close to Baby Bay, perhaps, for his own good. He's going to have to save his skin if he's not careful. Could be in the barrage here. No! It's shut down! Flown straight into. Great response by Nevix. He gets de-suited, but it may have been worth it. Kasper now, he's back up on his feet, Matt. Nevix down. Neko's going to get the better of Baby Bay here, and it looks like overtime to be ticking down. Boston have control, but Sleepy's not done yet. Getting healed up the whole time by Dak. There's 1 tick and 2 ticks here. San Francisco might be on the run.
Yeah, they lose Neko, though, as he's getting close to his sound barrier here. Striker on the point, just trying to stay alive for the Boston Uprising. Here, Resurrection coming in. It's going to be Dak bringing Sleepy back into the equation. Sleepy will take out Kalios. Still have to deal with DreamKazper, though, as Baby Bay has gone over to the Soldier 76.
Yep, get that extra speed, more pressure for DreamKazper as well. Nevix takes him down the second time in a row. Gamsu now also getting hammered on. It's going to be San Francisco to push forward. It's contested, but it's a 1v4 situation. They get it done. That's the death of it.
Huge kill. They actually lose Calyx right at the beginning. And here they come. They're going to get aggressive. But now that you know the other team doesn't have that mercy, you don't really have to use a ton of these ults. Maybe they will use attack visor heal. Here gets taken out by DreamKazper.
Not happy. He is not happy at all. Something went wrong for him there. Kasper jumps upon him. We probably need to see a switch away. Almost impossible. This is the best place on this map, in my opinion, for a...
Are they going to challenge the car?
Just.
Okay, barely.
Now it's going to be Kalios jumping on. Dunta blows himself up with a pulse bomb, if I'm not mistaken. Not the start that San Francisco were looking for, but Dak's going to be there to help him up like the big brother he is to this team. Kasper down. He had the Dragon Blade. It's going to be denied away from him. Calyx now reaching into his pocket for a resurrect with that Valkyrie. Baby Bay can still kill people through that Transcendence. The burst damage of Widow is still scary. Calyx is a one hit. He needs one more shot. Calyx, no, it's Neko to shut him down. Boston Uprising, the door is closing in the face of the San Francisco Shock. There's got to be a response, but it is only Dark now. He is down, Dante to fall, and the wick is done. And the Boston Uprising. You know where the enemy Farah is, you know where the enemy Mercy is, and they're going to be in the bin. That's where they're going to be. A good response. DreamKazper brings it back now, and Baby Bay is punished there for his overconfidence in going in. Perhaps just killed enemy Farah first.
Oh, and Dak can go off the map there.
Oh no, Neko's just taking it apart.
Double Lucio boot coming on through there.
What is this game?
For the Boston Uprising.
A reasonable decision, especially with Neko being able to give that healing and speed boost to the rest of his team. But those heals are done now, but it's worked out. It's been helping Boston to weather the storm of the Shock players coming in. Now they can fight back, but Sleepy has some reses of his own. Kalios was taken down by Nevix, but brought back, and now Nomi's back on his feet as well. This could be a longer fight. You can see that San Francisco haven't quite got inside yet.
Well, you lost Dak, which would have been great after you use that res. Then you use the sound barrier and really start to push through. If you're the San Francisco Shock, it's just that second support ult you don't have at your disposal. San Francisco still extending this fight, though. DreamKazper on the point, very difficult for Farah to be in. Gamsu's able to get to. Now you see Dak use that sound barrier. He connects with 2 of his teammates.
Look at Gamsu just sticking to his targets there. He managed to get 3 kill completions in the end there. You know, tempts fate going over the edge. Neko, can you come back from this? That's the question. I'm pretty sure you can, but no, he's being pressured by Nevix. It's not going to be enough, though, and Neko, the Houdini. Oh, perhaps this match gets himself alive, stays around, and Boston need him right now. It's important. 99 to 0%. Could be the shutout they're looking for, and San Francisco might be done and dusted after that display. 2 kills from the barrage of DreamKazper. Patience pays dividends for Pharamains. And now Dak is going to fall. The wick burning down, and I don't see any Shock players within the vicinity. Nope. So, of course, there wasn't too much that Kalios could have done there. Interesting use of the grab. Not sure I agree, but that's fine. Now it's going to be Riptire in. Neko and Calyx both down, and Dante's done an excellent job of finding both support players on the Boston Uprising and dispatching them pretty comfortably.
I like the idea of the grab because you know Mercy is up there in Valkyrie. Is such a...
You want to go up the top and use the solo Q strap, but he's going to back around. Maybe even flank on this. He's looking to win the game right here, Matt. But Nomi, this is where we need to be watching in the meantime, because Dante and Sleepy are already down. It's time for Baby Bay to get involved. He's found 1, that's 2 now, evening the score up as much as he possibly can. Still more to be done. Flash connects, Gamsu low, defense matrix from behind. Baby Bay, somehow the day is saved there by DreamKazper. He protects his other tanks from Baby Bay's onslaught. And Gamsu's forced to sit in the corner and wait for the rest of his team to join. They're back now. Again, some Earthshatter charge wouldn't hurt if he swings the hammer for a little bit, but BabyBay's also returned and dealt with Striker. It's an overtime, it's a 99 map. This is San Francisco trying to stay alive in this one, and Nevix might have given him the lifeline they were looking for. Gets rid of DreamKazper and Calyx. No one on the point so far, and we're going to a third. Won't quite get the Winston off the edge, but definitely going to force him back. Pulse Bomb needs to be respected, though, and that one was delivered there by Striker, who's had an incredible match. He de-suits Nevix, but now, without the Divas in play, it's time for barrages all in sundry. Casper cut down, but Dak was the one who got the extra kill.
Defense Matrix is down, right? You don't want the Defense Matrix to eat it on up. Knows Kalios is weak on the Defense Matrix, then uses the Rocket Barrage.
Oh, knows he probably couldn't even have used it yet, so that's nicely done. Finds Kalios, but still, Nomi's fallen down, and Kalios was resurrected anyway. So BabyBay now, there's a little bit more to do. He needs to shoulder the pickaxe and get back to work. Nomi res now, Kalios once again de-suited. This time, it's done. This time, it's over for him at least. Okay, no, I'm wrong. He's gonna get resed again, you know? That's fine. Do whatever you want. Casper there gets Nomi knocked off the edge. Nevix now brought back. A lot of Mercy reses in this fight, but San Francisco shocked. Retain control of the point. Calyx down. This might be the opening here. How is Casper gonna take the point on his own? Dante's not gonna let him in. Shuts the door in his face.
Dangerous to yourself, so it'll be both support ults here for the Boston Uprising. Gamsu takes out Dak at the beginning. That's a huge kill here. Nevix, he'll get demacked, and you're gonna have the sound barrier that comes in for the Boston Uprising, and they use Valkyrie here.
Yeah, so basically ignore the kill feed until all the reses are done, and then we're gonna get an accurate picture of this fight. And this might be the time now. With Nevix going down, San Francisco again, a couple ultimates.
He connects with 5 players. He has Dante coming on the backside on a flank. Could not have been a better sound barrier here from Dak. It'll be the San Francisco Shock rolling onto the point. Gamsu uses Primal Rage, just trying to stay up here for Boston.
DreamKazper now as well is afraid to poke his head inside, and I don't blame him because the Shock now are really starting to fire up. Wow, Calyx was low. BabyBay gets 2 there with the barrage. That might be what they're looking for. Casper's trying to get in, desperately trying to make a difference somehow, but his rockets aren't finding their targets. Dante's trying to chase Striker off the edge, but it was just a ruse. He's going to be able to recall back and remain part of this fight. Everyone over the edge, though, all along the watchtower. Somebody give him a life jacket. And now they're going to keep pushing him, but Nomi now starting to lift up. Kalios goes down, Gamsu falls to BabyBay, and Dante's going to pulse bomb on the point. We're in overtime here, and you can see Neko wants to get back in, but he's going to get taken down. The weak birds, San Francisco Shock, you better believe they've done it! In overtime, map 5, round 3. And my God, they are pleased with that result. Coming in, a bit underrated.